Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
When I first got my iPad, I was pretty happy with it, and I ended up using the keyboard by way of Bluetooth, the standard Apple keyboard, but carrying that around can be a bit of a challenge. And I've been looking for the longest time for a keyboard to work with the iPad, and Belkin, just today as a matter of fact, announced, well, at least in my inbox, their solution for keyboards for the iPad. So what are we looking at here, Leah?
This is our latest, this is our Keyboard Folio, just announced today, like you said. Okay. We think it's the best one on the market because it feels more like an actual laptop keyboard. The problem with some of the keyboards that are Bluetooth for the iPad 2 is that they're really kind of squishy and mushy, and they feel like rubber, and they're really flimsy. And they don't feel good to type. And so if you can't type on them, what's the point of having it, right? So this is our solution. It has TruType, what we're calling, and it's a hard plastic, and it's just the name that we're giving it because it feels more like you're typing on an actual laptop. So, and it also is really handy. It folds back up. And Velcros.
I say if you need more space to do this.
Exactly. And then it folds up into a nice keyboard. So this is really great for like back to school. If you're a college kid and you're going to take notes in class, you can whip it out and put it in your backpack. It folds up really nice and handy. Whip it out in class and take notes.
And then you can also use without the keyboard stick.
Exactly, and you can use it as just a regular iPad stand like that.
And even in playing with the keys, it seemed to have a pretty good, as Jake said, action. Jake's the person who's holding the camera right now.
It has we specifically developed it for that because a lot of the some other products on the market were slow and you had a lot of errors. So we wanted ours to be really accurate and improve your typing speed, so you can type really fast and error-free on this one. A lot more so than some of the other ones on the market.
Of course, iOS makes it easy, with the autocorrect and whatnot. Well, damn you, autocorrect. So here's the question: how does this charge?
This charges via USB cable, so you can plug it into your computer, or if you have a USB adapter, you can plug it into the wall.
Is it a mini USB, micro USB?
Yes, it's right here, and it's just a micro USB, and then you plug it into. So I've been charging it off my computer this evening.
About how long can you expect to get on the battery?
60-hour battery life.
Of course, it's just a keyboard. I mean, what else are you going to do?
Exactly.
Any special features in the keyboard that you wouldn't see anywhere else, other than, the fact that it does feel nice?
That is the main feature of this keyboard, is that it feels more like a real keyboard, which is if you're buying a keyboard for your iPad, you want it to feel like a laptop. That's the whole point behind it. So that's the main feature, is that it feels more like an actual keyboard.
Some people would argue, well, why not just get a notebook computer? Well, you don't understand until you've used something like an iPad.
Exactly, and iPads are really cool and they're really big. So we wanted to make sure that we got in on that market because you really do. You still sometimes need a keyboard, so that's the whole point.
So no, I was looking for the Angry Birds key. Do you have an Angry Birds key?
We don't have a dedicated Angry Birds key. It's something to think about for the next version, I guess.
You would sell like 1 billion of them if you had an Angry Birds key.
Dedicated Angry Birds key. We'll have to keep that one in mind, definitely.
Fair enough. Well, thanks for showing.
Oh, thanks. No problem. Thanks for stopping by.